She was like 6 foot. I'm like, God dang it. Oh! This girl, whole Goliath. She was like, you know you gotta marry me now, right? I'm like, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have a mukbang and a story time. So I got me a little shamrock shake. I got me some McDonald's fries, Mickey D's, and I got me a quarter pounder with cheese. The story I'm telling, as you can see by the title, my first time trying Tinder. So a little backstory. I believe I was in my junior year of college, and my roommate, he's been on Tinder like for a little bit. He was swiping, but he wasn't getting matches. He was telling me I should start swiping. I should get a profile also and see what my chances look like. I did. At first I was like, Tinder? I don't think I'm the kind of guy that gets on Tinder. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I was in a phase where I was like more focused on my books and studies and stuff. But, you know, peer pressure. I admit. So, you know, I tried it out. I was like, what harm could it do? You know? So I tried it out. Got on the app, made my little profile. So I actually looked on like YouTube and see like what's a good profile for Tinder males, for males on Tinder, right? So, you know, pow. Hooked up my profile, hooked up my bio, hooked up some pictures I had, looking clean. I started swiping, then I go to sleep. The next day, I got like 5 matches. So I've got like 5 matches. Let me start eating. 5 matches in a day. I asked my bro. I was like, "Hey, is this normal?" You know what I'm saying? Did you get this like a? You know how like some apps be like boosting it for like new users so you can continue using the app. Also, I thought it was one of those, right? So like they boost like the new users so that you can like get more interested in the app and be like more willing to use it later in the future, right? He was like, nah. I was like, how I get 5 matches and you got 0 so far? But you know, we looked through all the profiles, and I was like, all right. And they all went to the college that I was at. I went to DSU, so you know, I'm going around more. So you know, there's no use. It's public knowledge now. But went to DSU, and all the girls that I matched with were on there. So like I seen them like in the dining hall. I seen them in the student center. All 5 of these girls I've seen before. And I seen them see me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's like what it is. But I also was thinking like, wow, okay. So these girls are on Tinder. What have these girls been doing? Has these girls even gotten matches also? And be going around campus just willy-nilly? That's what's going through my mind. My bro was like, man, you can't think like that. You just gotta do your own thing. I was like, whatever. So, before I continue, I feel like y'all should know I'm a great texter. So, my messaging skills are superb. So I started messaging all these girls, right? And I was like, okay. All these girls are responding back. I need to focus on one to get her to come to my dorm, right? Because you can't just have all 5 come to your dorm. I need to focus on one and go for it. So there was this one girl. And she was kind of cute. Her face was kind of cute. I was like, all right, I'm focused on this one and see how it goes. Alright, so I hit her up. I'm like, hey, I have this dart game, and we can play it if you want. If you're down to play it some night. See, the dart game is a game I invented to, like, to break the ice. You know what I'm saying? Get the girls more comfortable with me. She was interested in the game, so I invited her over. So she was like, all right, let's meet tonight.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Tonight? All this is happening so soon. So, but what I'm supposed to expect? We live like a couple minutes from each other because she lives on campus. I live on campus. She lived. Excuse me. She was a freshman too. So she lived in the freshman dorms. And I was a junior. So I lived in the apartments. Like, not the apartments, but like, it's called the Ville. So it was basically like an apartment. She said, meet me by the library. I was like, alright. So that night, I was walking towards the library to meet her. Right? And then I seen two girls sitting on the thing. There was this chubby girl, and then there was this tall girl. So I'm like, okay, is one of those for me? Like which one? Which one's mine? Which one's the girl? 'Cause to be honest, my heart dropped. I got catfished.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Because I forgot to tell y'all, she didn't show her body on Tinder, which is the first sign that she might be a little bit on the chubby side. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, it's something that some of them do. Some of them just show their face. The guys know what I'm talking about. For some reason, they don't show their body. I don't know. Not to be ashamed about. So I don't know why they don't show their body. But she didn't. So it took me by surprise. Was her face was slim, but her body wasn't slim. And then I walked over there, and I tried to see which one matched the picture. And I said, "What's up?" So I said, "What's up?" to the one that matched the picture. She was like, "You ready?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go." This shawty stood up. I swear not. I swear to you. Shawty was like 6 feet tall. 6 feet tall. 6 feet tall. I'm only 5. I'm 5'8", 5'9" on a good day. Depends on what shoes I'm wearing. You know what I'm saying? If I got the Nikes on, I'm 5'9". If I got some Pumas, I'm 5'8". So she was like 6 foot. I'm like, God dang it! Oh, this girl, a whole Goliath. I'm not afraid to, chop down some trees in my day, I'm not afraid to climb those trees. But we started walking, and she was like, "You're small." I was like, "Nah, you just big. A whole linebacker." She started laughing. I was dead serious. Just looking back at it, it was kind of rude, but I said it. I was kind of mad that I got catfish, but she thought it was funny. So that's a win for me, I guess. Win that I didn't mess it up. So we get to my crib, and she's like, "Can we put on a movie?" I'm like, "Yeah." That's what I was gonna do. Put on a movie, She wanted to watch this show that she was watching. She was already watching. I put it on for her, but in my mind, I'm like, "Why did you come over here and watching a show that you're already watching? Like, you're like in season 5, episode 3. I don't know what's going on. Why you gonna watch it all over here?" So I'm kind of mad. I don't know what's going on. People dying, people saying names. Kevin died last month. Who the f*** is Kevin? I don't know. Chelsea got her. Who is Chelsea, and why does she have somebody? She kidnapping people now? Like, I don't know what's going on. She does. She's laughing. She's so in tune with it. Man, I just let her watch it. I laid on the bed. So I lay on the bed. She pauses it and was like, Can I lay with you? I'm like, sure. So she starts to lay with me. Shawty took more than half the bed up. Oh! So I had to scoot against the wall. So, you know, it was kind of like, I wouldn't say that it made me feel less manly, but I would say she was big. She wasn't like big, like fat or chubby. She was just tall, and then she had like some meat to her to fill out all the height that she had. But she wasn't like sloppy. Let's get that straight. She wasn't sloppy. But she had orange hair too. It's just something that's weird to me. She didn't have orange hair on the pictures on Tinder, but she had orange hair in real life. So she was like a whole, like you seen those miniature dolls, little dolls. That's what it reminded me of, or like a jack-o'-lantern. Excuse me, or maybe like candy corn. I don't know. Do something. I mean, let me start going on. But we're laying down. She starts kissing on my neck. I'm like, oh,
it's about to go down.
You already know what's about to happen. You already know. She started kissing on the neck. I'm like, letting it happen. And then you know, slide my hands down to the panties area. You know what I'm saying? I get to work, and then we do the do. You know, after maybe like an hour, and we're done. She was like, "You know, you got to marry me now, right?" I'm like, "That's literally what I said." I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, you made me come 5 times, so I'm never letting you go." I'm like, so I try to laugh it off. I'm like, "Oh, shit. You funny, girl. You funny. And I was like, man, that's actually kind of unfair because I only came once. So she was like, I'll make it up to you tomorrow. I was like, tomorrow? I mean, we'll see. Because in my mind, I'm like, I ain't like this. And then she wanted to stay over. She wanted to spend the night there. It was a Friday, so we didn't have class. I didn't have class tomorrow, and she didn't have class tomorrow. But she's not staying in my bed. So I'm like, can't do that. She was like, why? I was like, I gotta leave in the morning, and it's gonna wake you up. She was like, I can just leave when you leave. I was like, no, because my parents gonna see you, and then they're gonna get mad at me because you're in my room. That's how my parents are. She's like, oh, okay, I understand. So I'm like, yeah. And in my mind, it kept replaying. Like, she was like, you know you got to marry me right now, right? You know you got to marry me now, right? I'm like, it kept replaying. I'm like, girl, I'm not marrying you. This might be the last time I even talk to you. That's just, I was in my boy stage of life. That was the beginning. Kind of reminds me of the story time I did with my first college crush. The one right here. So go ahead check that out. In the meantime, stay blessed, stay loyal, stay royal. We out.
What do you want from the boy? Trying to get to my bank just like I'm Lloyd, yeah. Cause she only got time for stacks. Yeah, she only got time for stacks.